Welcome to Serious Software's e-commerce training series. In this video, we will be covering the online designer from the storefront or the customer perspective. To get to the online designer on the storefront, we would first need to look up a product that we know is using a customizable canvas. In my case, I'm going to go to the Serious business card that we were using as our example in our previous videos about the admin panel. When I open the product, you'll see a button here for Customize Design that will open up our online canvas from the customer side of things. You'll see that there are some differences already. The quick text is the first tab open instead of the design tab. Also, the permission button is missing here, so the customer obviously does not see the permission options. And while I've left this artwork pretty open, the one permission I did remove is the ability to print the PDF for this particular design. So they could still upload additional artwork or add additional text boxes if need be. But the idea is that I've already laid out this particular design for them, and I really just need for them to come in and enter their information. So I'm going to enter my name and enter my position and enter my phone number. Now, because I've used a phone number format in my setup, I don't have to fill in the dashes or the characteristics inside the text box. It's going to fill those in for me. It's already going to fill in those dashes. The design tab is here for view, but as you'll see, as I click on the elements, I can't really change anything. I can't move it around. I can't change the size or the order. I also can't move the image here, and that's because those images are locked back on the admin side. If I have left those options unlocked, then they would see certain elements here based on the permissions I've given them. Do they want to change the font? Do they want to change the size, spacing? What type of options are attached to it? Maybe they want to bold that next to the number. Maybe they don't like this yellow, or their particular office isn't yellow and they would prefer a more of a blue color scheme. They can come in and set up those options. I can also notice if it's not quite aligned, I can nudge it into place. I can up the size or down the size. I can change the focus on it. In my example, I don't really need to change the focus. I don't have a lot of things going on behind it. Or I can get very specific about my sizing options. And I can still preview it here, but I can't print it because I don't have the PDF option. But this would be where if they were saying, well, those two colors should really match. Now I didn't match the colors exactly, but on the off chance they were saying that they were seeing a difference, this would be that advantage of the CMYK values are entered into the PDF that comes over to your design team, and your design team can make any adjustments if they need some tweaks to those particular color palettes. Once I've made my changes here and I've entered my data, I'm going to hit Save Changes. So once I've saved my changes, I'll get a preview of it here on the screen. So once it stops rendering, you'll get a preview of it. In this example, I have the file upload option available. So Duck Hunt is the intended back of my business card here, but they could upload their own design or their own artwork file if they need to. In my case, just to verify that I have their information correctly, I have created a checks and balance here by having them provided outside of the artwork just to make sure things are mapped up the correct way. And now I can add this to my cart. Because this is a customizable artwork, in our basket we'll see the option here for preview or edit, so you can get back to the design if need be from either screen. So if I preview it, it's going to give me an idea of what that's going to look like. If I go to my checkout basket, They'll have some permissions that they need to fill out here on the basket as well. So I'll still choose my address, I'll still choose my shipping method, but because now this is a customizable artwork, we're asking them to sign off that they have viewed that artwork, that they approve of it. So they'll enter their initials here, they'll mark it approved, they'll choose their shipping method. And then because this is a customizable artwork, whether you have terms and conditions or not, the terms and conditions section will show up with the disclaimer about the artwork as well. So they also have to sign off on it here, saying that they have reviewed those options. And then they'll be able to pay and complete their order and get their order number saved to them. This completes our overview of the online designer from the customer's perspective. If you have any additional questions, please join us on the e-commerce Q&A or email us at ecommerce@serious.com. Thank you and have a great day.